Hi, I'm Adidamala, and this is my presentation for the USDC Bounty Challenge. I chose this challenge because gas has historically been a major order to the global adoption of crypto. If you consider the user perspective of buying something in crypto and then having to pay the product price, pay for the typical transaction fees, and then in addition to that, now pay gas fees as well, it's also unbecoming and unattractive. And from the platform side as well, businesses that wanted to like integrate crypto into their payment flow had to also consider how they would manage the wallets, how they would manage tokens, which are generally diverse in implementation from blockchain to blockchain. So what we're seeing is a very slow adoption rate generally, but the tide is changing, and one of the unique use cases is gas abstraction, account abstraction. For the purpose of this hackathon, I wanted to see how seamless USDC implementation of the gas abstraction was going to work, and it really was very, very, very amazing. And I intentionally focused on PUBSTACK, which is basically Substack's clone. Substack has been a very great way for independent creators, writers to make money from their writings, which is super important in today's digital economy where creators are having to figure out new avenues and channels to make revenue. So on Substack, the typical way of earning is through subscribers, right? So if you had 100 subscribers and 50 of those were paying, and 50 of those people were paying you $100 every year, that means your revenue from Substack would be something in the range of $5,000. So my hypothesis was that if USDC is so seamless, if the gas implementation is so seamless, what unique features could be added to Substack that could be very, very useful for creatives and writers. And I added the ebooks page and the mentorship page. So if I was like a subscriber, so my favorites are also page, and I came to their digital store here and checked out the new books they publish. I could say that, oh, I've been meaning to read this. Let me probably add this to the cart. Also go to their mentorship and see that they have some interesting sections that I could join. And probably this is important to me because I'm also a boarding writer as well. And I can say, oh, I need to really join this fiction writing masterclass. And I click the add to cart and I proceed to check out. And so far, the process has been seamless, but historically the issue has always been when you have to like so to say pay. That is where the issue has been. So if you're from the third world like me, you usually have to deal with things like card failures, card restrictions, or even maybe the banking is just not compatible. Uh, or even in a situation where maybe crypto is integrated, you have to figure out where to get gas if you don't have enough gas or how much gas you're going to pay and stuff like that. But as you will see here, based on the fact that the wallet is already integrated with the account, I could just pay with USDC straight up, and just like that, I could just pay for something that typically would probably be a pain in the ass if the required things were not matching. So this was an interesting experience for me, and I think USDC are really on the right track here by implementing the gasless abstraction. And I think it's really breaking ground because now you have a currency that is not only stable, but it's also familiar with people because it's based on the dollar, of course. So yeah, that's my presentation for this hackathon. Thank you for listening. If you like it, please give it a like.